Good day, everyone. In today's global workplace, we encounter individuals from diverse backgrounds and cultures, each with unique ways of expressing emotions. This training will equip you with strategies to communicate effectively across these differences. The key objectives are to understand the role of cultural and emotional diversity in communication. Learn strategies for adapting communication styles to diverse emotional expressions. Practice empathy, respect, and adaptability in workplace communication. Understanding emotional expression in different cultures, cultural variability in emotions, direct versus indirect expression. Some cultures value open expression of emotions, while others emphasize restraint. Nonverbal cues. Eye contact, body language, and gestures can differ significantly across cultures. Recognizing emotional differences. For example, in some cultures, showing frustration is a sign of honesty, while in others, it may be considered unprofessional. Impact on workplace dynamics. Understanding these differences can help us avoid misunderstandings, improve collaboration, and build mutual respect. Principle 1. Develop self-awareness and self-regulation. Self-awareness in communication. Recognize your own communication style and emotional responses. Awareness of your preferences helps you adapt to others' styles. Self-regulation strategies. Pause before responding. Take a moment to assess if an emotional response is necessary. Adjusting expectations. Understand that emotional expression varies and that people may not react as you expect. Example, if a colleague responds with less enthusiasm than expected, remember this might reflect their cultural norm, not disinterest. Principle 2. Show empathy and respect. Empathy in action. Empathy allows us to understand and value others' perspectives and emotions, even when they're unfamiliar. Practical empathy strategies. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of assuming, ask questions to understand the person's view. Listen actively. Reflect on what's being shared, paying attention to nonverbal cues. Example, when someone from a high-context culture speaks indirectly, don't interrupt. Allow them to express fully before asking clarifying questions. Principle 3. Practice active listening. Definition of active listening. Active listening involves full attention, patience, and acknowledging the speaker's message. Strategies for active listening. Paraphrase and clarify. Repeat key points to confirm understanding. Focus on the speaker. Make eye contact and avoid distractions. Example, when a colleague shares a concern with less direct emotion, listen intently and paraphrase. I understand your feeling, is that correct? Adapt communication styles for cultural sensitivity. Identify cultural differences. Consider different approaches to respect cultural norms, such as being concise in some contexts and more detailed in others. Adaptation techniques. Adjust tone and volume. In quieter cultures, match your tone to avoid being perceived as aggressive. Adapt nonverbal communication. Match gestures and eye contact levels to comfort the speaker. Example, in a conversation with a colleague from a culture that values indirectness, choose softer, less direct language to show respect. Foster inclusive language. Importance of inclusive language. Inclusive language shows respect for diverse perspectives and prevents misinterpretation. Guidelines for inclusive language. Avoid stereotypes. Refrain from generalizing groups. Use neutral terms. Choose language that everyone can relate to. Example, instead of assuming preferences in communication, use open questions like, how do you prefer to communicate about this? Acknowledge and normalize emotional expression. Importance of validation. Validating others' emotional responses promotes a safe space for sharing. Validation techniques. Acknowledge feelings. Use phrases like, I see this as important to you. Encourage open dialogue. Allow employees to express emotions in their preferred way. Example, if a team member is visibly frustrated, acknowledge it by saying, it seems this is challenging, let's discuss it. Encourage flexibility in communication channels. Value of multiple channels. Offer different communication channels, email, face-to-face, instant messaging, to accommodate various comfort levels. Flexibility techniques. Offer options. For sensitive topics, allow team members to choose their preferred medium. Encourage asynchronous communication. For those who need time to process, asynchronous methods, email, written feedback, can be helpful. Example, for individuals uncomfortable with immediate feedback, offer written alternatives, such as email summaries. Benefits of effective communication in a diverse workforce. Improved team collaboration. Understanding and adapting to emotional diversity fosters a more cohesive and collaborative work environment. Enhanced problem solving. When everyone feels heard and respected, teams are better equipped to approach challenges creatively. Boosted employee satisfaction. Respectful communication leads to higher morale and job satisfaction. In summary, effective communication with a diverse workforce requires ongoing practice, patience, and an open mind. Thank you for watching this video.